All right. Good day, beautiful people. I hope when you're watching this that you are in a state of abundance in your mindset and in your bank account. And I just want to welcome you out. So I'm Chisa Penix Brown. I am the chief curator at Give It to the People, which is a company that focuses on mental wealth for entrepreneurs. So we do that with curated business events that help entrepreneurs to understand that there is a complete imbalance out here. And what they need to do is they need to focus on themselves, their business, and they need to understand that that's not always going to be the same thing every day. Things change, but your business can be prosperous and so can your mindset. So we want you to secure the bag while you make sure that you have your mindset properly aligned and adjusted to make you the best version of you. Now, today what we're doing is we're talking about the BLK BIZ Summit. This is going to be a summit that is happening at Durham Tech Small Business Center on August 26th. It's from 10 to 4 a.m. 10 to 4 p.m. That'd be a long time, but 10 to 4 p.m. And on that particular day, what we're doing is we're really focusing on Black-owned businesses because August is National Black Business Month. And we wanted to make sure that we are in alignment with the way that our company works, but also with the directive of the Small Business Center Network as a whole. And in trying to reach out to marginalized communities, the Black business community is one that typically gets left behind a lot of times. Now, there are plenty of things out there that talk about disparity studies, plenty of things that talk about people not getting access to capital. And so what we're doing that day is we're looking at the main things that we feel like business owners need in order to be successful. One is definitely making sure people know about you in the first place. So we put a heavy emphasis on marketing to let people know that there are things that they can do that are immediately actionable at the summit. So if you've been saying, well, look, I wanted to learn a little bit more about creating videos, we've got a class for that. If you said, well, look, I want to do some digital products because I recognize that there is an abundance of people that are online that I'm not reaching, we've got a class for that. If you said, I need to get my focus together because I don't know what I want to put in my marketing and I really need somebody to help me get clarity on that, we've got a class for that. Now, in addition to that, we also have a speaker for each one of those sessions. And so when you get to our sessions, what's going to happen is there's going to be 3 concurrent. The other speakers, aside from myself, are going to be people that are going to help you with things that adhere to our theme. So our theme for the day is dollars make sense. You know, that's a wonderful theme, right? I love that theme. And the reason I love it is because when we talk about business, we need things to make sense to us. And those dollars always make sense when they get deposited into our bank accounts. So this particular summit is going to have different aspects of finance for people to understand the different things that they need with money. We're going to be talking about reimagining the Black Wall Street. We're going to be talking about getting those finances together and knowing where to get the money from some of our CDFIs, and then other institutions that are going to help you to be able to know where you can get funding from, because I think that's an important thing. What I've learned in doing business for all of these years, and specifically when we talk about Black businesses, is sometimes you just don't know where to get the information from. People say there are a lot of things out there, but if you don't know where to go to get them, then you'll always miss it, right? You'll always miss that opportunity. And so this particular summit is here for you to get those opportunities and for you to utilize them. So the other thing that we're going to have is we have a panel that is in the morning. And so on that panel, this is our Dollars Make Sense panel. We're going to be talking about different things that affect business and how you can really get a mental wealth mind state when you're talking about your business and when you're looking for your customers and when you're thinking about how you market your business. So we have 3 very distinctly different businesses that'll be there, different owners. We have people that are going to give you different walks of life, from retail, from counseling perspective, and then also from a community perspective. So the panel is going to be great. I'm just saying that. Now, guess what else? In addition to that, if that's not enough already, we have Indulge Catering is sponsoring our mental wealth bites and sips. So that means our morning, whatever we're going to eat, whatever we're going to drink, all of those wonderful, delectable little pastries, coffee, all of that stuff is being sponsored by Indulge Catering. And they have been rated #1 in the Durham area for a couple of years now. So I just know that everything is going to be really great. So that's going to jumpstart your mind in the morning. But what's different, right? So when people say, okay, well, look, I go to business summits all the time and it's all kinds of stuff going on and I learned some things. What's different about Give It to the People? Remember when I told you that Give It to the People is about mental wealth? So we're actually going to have a meditation room in there for you, because we know that sometimes summits can be overwhelming. As much as you want to get all of the great information and you want to listen to all of the sessions, sometimes you just need a break. So we're providing a space for that break. We're also going to have some interesting little things that are going to be in our meditation room with our mental wealth, where they're going to be sponsored by, we have a company called So Sincere Soap, which is going to sponsor our aromatic kind of view of how we think about things and how we can calm ourselves down. In addition to that, we're also going to have our resource tables, which will be out there with all of our exhibitors and our mentors, people that will sit down with you one-on-one or small group style, just depending upon who you're going to visit, so that this way you can ask those questions. What we've known about doing summits is that a lot of times you get so much information, but you want to talk to one person. And if you can come out on August 26th and get the one thing answered that you need, then it's worth your time. So I'm going to say this. What happens with us business owners is that oftentimes we're so busy working on, what we're doing. We're in our businesses. We're in our businesses trying to do, all of the things that we have to do in order to make them stay afloat, in order to make them prosperous. But sometimes we don't work on the business, right? So working on the business actually means that there are things that that need to be fixed, things that can be improved, things that you don't know that you need to get the answers to. And so that's what this thing is for. It is for you to get those answers to those questions, but it's also there for you to network with other people. Because if you're anything like me, maybe you haven't gone to as many networking events because the world was closed. And maybe even when the world opened up a little bit, you were still like, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. So we want to make sure that this way you have a lovely, safe working environment, that networking is a priority for you, because I can guarantee that there will be at least one person, if not more than one, in the room that you need to meet. There's somebody that you need to connect with. There's somebody that knows something that you don't know. There's somebody that can be your next client. There's someone that can introduce you to your next client, contract. So when you think about that, they may not be a client, but they may have somebody else that can be a client. When you think about the fact that they know somebody else that can use your service, it's going to be awesome. Now, our goal is we're expecting around 100 people to come out. We have wonderful resource partners that are going to be there. And we are just really looking forward to having your business there to be a part of mental wealth. And that's just really what it is, right? Mental wealth. We focus on mental wealth and quality of life. And what I know with Give It to the People is that every one of our events leaves people feeling better. And if I can help you to feel better about yourself, about your business, more confident in your prospects, just the knowledge that you're going to be able to accumulate, then I've done my job. So I'm just telling you in advance that this is definitely the event that you should be at. I look forward to seeing you on August 26th. And if you have any questions beforehand, go ahead and leave them underneath this video. And this video will be disseminated on social media, so you can leave a question on whichever platform you're on. And we're also going to put it on the website at giveittothepeople.com. And just know that we are recording this live, so any mistakes, any little blips or anything that you've seen or that you've heard, it's live, right? But that's what business is. There's no need to touch up the greatness, right? Sometimes just my energy just exudes. So I want you to get this energy in person, okay? And oh my goodness, I would be remiss if I did not mention, bring your face out. Make sure that you are shaven. Make sure that you are gorgeous. Make sure your hair is done, all of that, because we're also going to be taking pictures that day. So if you don't want to get into pictures, I'm going to be sad. That'll be okay for you to not get into pictures if you're not a picture person. But if you want to get into pictures, then I strongly suggest that you do, because we'll be posting those pictures after the event is over. And we want you to just look your best and feel your best. So this is a day for you to come out and work on your business. This is a day for you to find your next client. This is a day for you to meet your next connection, for you to get mentorship, and for you to be mentally wealthy. So join us at the BLK BIZ Summit, August 26th, 10 to 4 at Durham Tech Small Business Center, located in the Chesterfield Building, 701 West Main Street, Durham, North Carolina, 27701. And you can go to www.giveittothepeople.com to register, and we'll see you soon.